Here he is. How are you?
Jesse, how are you, bud?
Good, mate. What's been news?
Oh, not much, mate. Just doing a bit of homeschooling, driving me mental.
Yeah, cool. Love that.
Better parent than teacher, let me tell you.
Good.
I have no patience. I'm bad.
Yeah, fair. Nice, man, nice.
You all right?
Yeah, going well. Just some bit of maintenance going on in this room, trying to kind of change this into a little office space. But as you can see, there's shit everywhere, racks and all sorts of things. But yeah, no, it's been good. Everything's going well. Got the old the old power drill set there on the ground. So yeah, it's all happening in here, that's for sure.
You're on the wrong thing, mate. That's old blokes like power tools. That's a different group. That's not us.
That's true. Let's talk sneakers. Let's stop talking tools.
All right, hey, welcome to Spilling the Kicks. Today we're very lucky. We've got the push-pull boys, or actually we've got Jesse. We've got the brains behind the operation. Jesse, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Very well.
Hey, how have you been going with your sneakers lately? There's nowhere to wear them out at the moment, is there? It's a bit limited. We all have to hide them out.
Absolutely, man. I guess that's a good thing in a way. I mean, it's funny. I'm a bit torn. Like, I love having clean sneakers, but I also love sort of beating them up a little bit. So yeah, a bit torn, I guess. So my sneakers are in pretty good, probably in the best nick they've been in a while, to be honest, because I haven't had to wear them out to any filthy areas or anything like that. But in saying that, it's good to wear, your shoes in.
Hey, what have you been wearing last week or so, mate? What's something you've been going to?
I've brought a few shoes in here to show you guys. Yeah. First, I got to go with my UNC. So.
Yeah, you go straight to heat. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not here to screw you guys around. It's an in and out job today on the live, but yeah, the UNCs. We got some spare laces there when I feel a bit funky, but yeah, they've been holding me up well, man. And of course, now with the Last Dance, you turn a few heads around when you wear the UNCs. Yeah, that's for sure.
How'd you come across those?
Pat plugged me. He's a good man, Pat. So yeah, he's not here. He's not with us in spirit. So yeah, he plugged me on the UNTs.
Did they cost you a lot, or?
No. He got him retail, which is cool. So he did that for me, which is dope. And I'm also wearing at the moment my Kentuckys as well. So
goodness.
Also courtesy of Pat. So he does look after me. I can't say he doesn't. Yeah. So. The Kentuckys for me was a pretty big one. It was funny. I was kind of on the fence for a while, and then my favorite basketball is Devin Booker. So I saw these little Instagram posts, and I got influenced. Instagram's great marketing tools. He influenced me, the bastard, and I had to cop him. But yeah, he's my favorite. It's my favorite baller. So
can represent about 8 zillion players with the Kentuckys.
That's true. Yeah, of course. Oh, that is very true. How about yourself? What have you been wearing?
I'm not going to go with what I'm wearing because normally this is what I wear around the house. This is what I've been doing. Socks.
Barefoot? No, comfort's key. Fair enough.
I'm going to show you something. This is what made me think of you today. So,
yeah.
Clean one.
Yep, beautiful.
Look on this side.
Oh, have a nice day.
Days. They made me think of you because it's something you guys would do.
Yeah.
Most people probably seen these. It's pretty cool. I've taken the laces out. I'm trialing this elastic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love these are in really good nick. I hardly wear them.
Yeah, they're clean hands.
Yeah, so I keep them like that. They reminded me of you. That's why I wanted to show you these this day. So
you're a nice man, Paul.
And you can see you putting like a push-pull on the front of these for me. You could customize these up for me.
Man, we'd love to customize shoes, but I think like we really respect that, like, obviously through like shout out to Bespoke Industries, like you can't fuck around. Like, sorry for the words for my younger listeners, but like with shoes, it's like, as Pat was saying on that podcast, like customizing shoes is like, that's some real shit. You know what I mean? You don't muck around with a little paintbrush and some like sewing machine. I mean, yeah. So I guess when we get to that level, I'd love to bring out a shoe line for sure. That's something that's always been definitely like a dream of mine, to be honest. But we'll never do that. We'll never bring out some crummy line of shoes, with like paint coming off them and things like that. That's
exactly what we talked about, wasn't it, mate? It's easy to colour something in and draw. I've done that myself back in the day. If you want to Dexter, the creator, the shoe surgeon. You want to actually be creating the shoe itself, right? I reckon.
100%, man. 100%. Yeah. I've
Hey, you
got,
got something to show us, mate? You got anything else to flex with?
I've got a few. Give me 2 seconds.
Cool. I'll just fill the space while we look at your roof. It's all good.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll show you that little hand painted sign.
Beautiful.
It's
Put
all,
that.
yeah.
That should have been your back.
Caught happening. I got these sort of kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, got to have a few pairs of the 350s. What else? I don't know. Man, these are just the clouds. So I'm having to read the box of so many 350s these days. I've run out of knowing.
tell me about the 50 journey for you, right? Because as an older bloke, me being older,
Yeah.
I've never liked them. I've never got onto them. I felt, how I think it's for the younger generation. It's big, isn't it? It's something really important.
Are we talking 350s or Yeezys in general?
Yeezys in general, there's that whole thing, but 350s is probably one of those signature brands. But the
Cool.
whole generation.
Yeah, look, for me, Yeezys are an interesting one. I mean, to be honest, I've actually never worn a 350. Hence why these are like dead stock. I think I actually enjoy just sort of holding on to them. I do flip a few shoes here and there. Obviously, it's sort of all part of the game. But for me, I think after the originals, like the Turtle Doves, the Pirates, after that sort of came and went, I really loved that kind of minimalist shoe. And then I don't know when the Belugas came, and speaking 350s at the moment, from there, I don't know, I just kind of they really turned quite hype beast very quickly. And that, of course, that's always going to happen with any kind of Kanye shit. But I don't know. So what I do rock is I have a pair of 700s. I have 2 pairs. I have some Inertias, some Moways, and they're all right. They're just pretty kind of go with anything, to be honest. And then I've got a pair of 500s, just some old salts. They kind of beat around. They're pretty durable shoes, really thick soles, kind of probably made for the windy city of Chicago. I got a fun fact for our listeners, for our 11 listeners that have been nice to us today.
You're almost up.
Here you go, Paul. I'll give you a bit of trivia. Why do they call Chicago the Windy City?
Go, mate. I know this answer. Go for it.
Well, I forgot the answer, but it's not because of the wind. Why is it? How weird is that? It's not because of the wind.
It's not. It's because of the way the city was structured. I think it is. It's more around the way the city flows.
You're revealing your age there, mate. You really are an old bloke if you know that.
I grew up. It's so funny, right? You talk about Chicago and this whole Jordan thing.
Yeah.
You've been watching The Last Dance?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Tell me your thoughts, because I grew up with Jordan, right? He was my thing, and all the younger generation. I think it's a little different experience, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I never obviously got to see a live game of his. Yeah. Of course, I'm too young for that, and most of my generation, obviously. But I don't know. There's just a mystique about him. I actually put on Space Jam last night. I had to get it on because I'd seen it, but even Space Jam for me, I wasn't I'm not a massive buff. I hadn't watched it in the last 5 or 6 years, so I had to sort of jog my mind. I thought it was awesome in Space Jam how Michael sort of takes the piss out of his baseball career. I think that's a really big move. For instance, if LeBron went to say NFL and he was shit at it, I could hardly see him making a movie about how crap his NFL career was, So
yeah, but it's funny.
Yeah. What do you think?
All that stuff they show is probably a lot of that stuff is fresh for you guys, right? Whereas for me, a lot of that stuff I used to watch on videos. A lot of that. The first 2 episodes definitely was all VHS material for me. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Amazing. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And all those books they've talked about, that's all the stuff through. But it's an interesting thing. I think it's brought people together. I think it's been interesting stuff.
I was watching. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Go, say.
I was watching this crazy clip yesterday that if Dennis Rodman had Instagram, he'd just be the most revered person. He'd probably have 100 million followers. Dennis Rodman on Instagram would be something to behold, I reckon.
He was amazing. He's such a, we could get very philosophical. We could go off here forever. He was such a child, so shy at that start. When he was Detroit, he was just...
Yeah, that kind of shocked me. He was a country boy, real well-mannered. And then someone must have spiked his drink or something. I don't know what happened.
They attributed it to Madonna. Madonna was the one who turned him around.
Jesus, fair enough.
But, hey, have you got anything else you want to finish off with, my man? Or you think you've covered your boat?
Yeah, no, not really. I'll get off on my day. I just want to shout out to the 10 people still listening and for whoever watches the recording of this, because everyone's been, we sold out of all our hoodies and stuff like that. Things been moving, really well. And we're really appreciative and just everyone sort of storing their purchases and just showing the love. It really means a lot because, as you know, in these times, Paul, things are on a knife's edge. With like day to day, you sort of just, yeah, things are tough. Things are definitely really tough, and everyone's really supporting us. And you know, I don't want to sound like a broken record or sort of stereotypical, but it really does mean a lot. It means that we can go out every day with some confidence financially that we can keep creating new ideas, keep sort of diving into everything we want to do without too much pressure. And yeah, so massive shout out to everyone. Thank you very much.
That's how I was going to finish. You've done it better than I would have. I was going to say, hey, support these boys, support Jesse and Pat. These guys have got some amazing stuff, right? I know that some of the stuff you love, and I'm, like I said to you, I'm keen to get some of your things. So once you start pushing, and I will pay you definitely. There's definitely nothing free from you guys. Hey, that's Spilling the Kicks for today. Thanks, Jesse, for joining us, my man.
Anytime, guys.
If you want to be on Spilling the Kicks, you want to be in Jesse's spot and get me to talk shit with you, just DM us at Old Blokes Love Sneakers too, and you can be on here as well. Thanks, Jesse. You're a champion.
No worries, guys. Have a good day. See you.
Thanks, brother.